Directions for questions 15 to 20. Two circular dials of the same size are mounted on a wall side by side in such a way that their perimeters touch at one point. So this is one dial like this, and this is another dial like this, and they are touching here. Dial 1, which is on the left, spins in the clockwise direction. So this dial spins in the clockwise direction. So this is dial 1, this is dial 2, and dial 2, which is on the right, spins in the counterclockwise direction around its center. So in the counterclockwise direction, so like this. Each dial has 3 points marked on its perimeter that are at equal distances around the perimeter from each other. Going clockwise on each dial, the points marked on dial 1 are NOP. So NOP in the clockwise direction. And the points marked on dial 2 are XYZ. That is also in the clockwise direction. That is XYZ. So if you take X here, this will be Y in the clockwise direction and then Z. Now this is the point at which they are touching. Now we'll find out the points on dial 1 that will pass through this point, the point of contact or the point at which the two dials are touching. So if the first point is N, if N reaches here, next it will be turning like this. So N and then P and then O. So it will be NPO like this. NPO, NPO, it will be repeating like this. Now we'll find out what will happen in dial 2, the points that pass through. Now it is turning like this. So if it is X, then it will turn like this and it will be Y and then Z. So first X, then Y and then Z. So it will be X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. So it will be like this. These are the this is the order of the points that pass through the point of contact in dial 2, and this is the points that pass through the point of contact in dial 1. So we have got all the information. Let's start now. Which of the following lists the points on a dial in an order in which they could pass consecutively through the point of contact between the dials? So this is the point of contact. So in any one dial, we need to find the points that are passing through this point of contact. Now look at option A, O and P. So we'll see if that is possible. O and P, it is possible. So in dial 1, it is possible. The points that are passing through the point of contact will be O and P. Yes, it is possible. Hence option A is the right answer. If points O and Z are just meeting at the point of contact between the dials, and if dial 1 spins at the same speed as dial 2, what is the smallest number of revolutions of each dial that will bring O and Z together again? So O and Z are meeting at some instant. So O is here, Z is also here. Now after one round, dial 1 will again reach O and dial 2 will again reach Z. So after one round, again O and Z will meet. So after how many rounds? After one round. Hence option A, 1 is the right answer. If points N and Y are just meeting at the point of contact between the dials, and if dial 1 spins at the same speed as dial 2, which of the following pairs of points will also meet in the course of the next full revolution of the dials? So we'll just mark this data here. The points in dial 1 that are will be passing through the point of contact will be in this order. That will be NPO, NPO in this order. So this is for dial 1. Now we look for dial 2. In dial 2, it is XYZ, XYZ like this. So in this order, the points will be in this order. So there will be X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. Now the data that is given us, points N and Y are meeting at the point of contact. So N and Y. So next point on dial 1 will be P and the next will be Z. So the next meeting will be between P and Z. Again the next point will be O and the next point for dial 2 will be X. So O and X. So NY, PZ, OX like that. Again it will be NY, PZ then OX. Now look at option B, OX. O and X is possible. So the pairs of points that will also meet at the point of contact will be OX, that is option B. Which of the following is a possible sequence of pairs of points meeting consecutively at the point of contact between the dials if dial 1 spins at the same speed as dial 2? So N and O followed by N, X and Z means N and O means in dial 1 it will be N and in dial 2 it will be O. So we'll see if this is possible. N and O. Now both N and O are in dial 1. That is not possible. That is pair of points means one will be from dial 1 and the other will be from dial 2. N and O they are both from dial 1, so obviously they cannot meet. So A is wrong. NX followed by OZ. So you have NX and the next one will be PY and the next one will be OZ. But we need to find out two consecutive pairs. So first one is NX means next one will be PY. OZ will be the one after that. They are not consecutive. So B is also wrong. OX followed by NX. After X again you cannot have X. After X next one will be Y. So C is also wrong. OY followed by NZ. OY followed by NZ. That is possible. OY and then next NZ. So that is the right answer. Hence option D is the right one. If points P and X are just meeting at the point of contact between the dials. So I'll just mark it like this. This is NPO, NPO like that. That is for dial 1. And for dial 2 it will be XYZ, XYZ like that. Now points P and X are meeting at the point of contact. So it will be P and X like this. And if dial 2 spins at exactly double the speed of dial 1, which of the following pairs of points will be the next pair to meet at the point of contact? Now dial 2 spins at double the speed of dial 1. In dial 1 the next point will be O. And then dial 2 will move 2 points. So Y and Z. So it will be O and Z. So next point will be OZ. So option D, OZ is the right answer. If points P and Y are just meeting at the point of contact between the dials. So we'll mark this data here. For dial 1 it is NPO, NPO, it will be repeating like that. And for dial 2 it is XYZ, XYZ like that. And points P and Y are meeting. So points P and Y are meeting like this. Dial 1 spins at exactly 3 times the speed of dial 2. Which of the following pairs of points will be the next pair to meet at the point of contact? So this will make one step and it will be Z. This will make 3 steps, 1, 2 and 3. So again it will be P. So the next point to meet will be P and Z. Hence option E, P and Z is the right answer.